Hi, teacher. This is the reading I chose. It's one from the literature book, and it's called The Power of Writing. No other inventions, perhaps the wheel comes close, has had a longer and greater impact on humanity's development than writing. Written words have overthrown governments and changed the course of history. So powerful is writing that the beginnings of civilization and history are most often denied as the moment cultures developed it. The transformation of language into words has immortalized passion, geniuses, arts, and sciences. Much of writing's power comes from its flexibility. Even since the Sumerians began keeping records by carving signs on clay tablets around 5,000 years ago, humans have searched for the ideal tool to portray words. They have carved symbols in stone and bone and written on leaves, bark, silk, papyrus, parchment, paper, and electronic screens. This skill, once known only to a few personal scribes, grew into a mass literacy. More than 5 billion people, around 85% of today's world's population, can now read and write. To understand how writing evolved, I visited Serbit el Kabib, a flat-topped, wind-eroded mountain of Iridish sandstone in the southwestern Sinai Peninsula of Egypt. Here, in a turquoise mine dug by Egyptians around 3,500 years ago, this is one of the earliest examples of phonetic alphabet. What do you think? Asked Abner Gorin, as we stopped to enter a dark hole. Gorin, an archaeologist who supervised excavations in the Sinai for 15 years, was pointing to a wall ahead of us. Carved into the stone were crutch edges of a fish, an oak's head, and a square. The simplicity of the masks believed their significance. The people who made them were among the first to use characters that denote sounds, an alphabet. The alphabetic symbols each represented the initial sound of an object. The picture of the square, a house, thus, stood for the B sound because the word for house was bite. The signs were remarkably different from the Egyptian hieroglyphs found elsewhere at the site. And these ancient writers were not Egyptians. Who were they? Most researchers now believe that this alphabet was invented in Canaan, a region between the Jordan River and the Mediterranean Sea. Most likely, Canaanites, who were brought in to work, left these messages.